This background studio is fake. And so is this one, and even this one. Want to see what my background really looks like? All right, I'm going to be real transparent and vulnerable, but I'm going to show you. Yeah, no, that's the green screen. By the way, I'll leave a link down below so you can get it. Also, the microphone, anything else you want. But yeah, this is a little embarrassing. Not that I'm ashamed. It's my little workspace, but yo, I'm gonna hit on YouTube. I wanted to make it look a little bit better. So cool thing about that is now there's all types of technology that you can do to enhance the visuals of your YouTube videos and your content as a whole. And that's what I want to talk about in this video right here. But first, let me switch this back. All right, that's a little bit better. Let's dive into it. Now, to pull this off the way I am doing it, there's a few things you're gonna need, and they're not very expensive, but you're gonna have to invest a little money if you're really trying to do this and look real good on YouTube. But it's very, very simple to set up. I thought it was gonna be hard when I first got started, but with the stuff and technology that's out today, most of this stuff is just plug it up and it's gonna start working for you. All right, so to start it off, you wanna have good lighting. Now, if you're in a room where the lights are very bright because you want the light to be spread out evenly so that you won't have any weird shadows in your background. So you want to have a very good lighting so that doesn't happen. Now, in addition to this, sometimes I don't use up all this lights. Right now, I'm just using my ring light because I'm up close, and then I have some lights you can't see on the side. Whatever the space or room you have, that's what you invest in. So don't go all crazy and get all this stuff that you don't even have enough outlets to plug it up, nor do you have enough space to set it up, to stand up, to set it up correctly. Still, I'm going to show you what I'm using and where you could buy it. So starting with the lighting, I got it off Amazon. In the link below, you can go and see my entire studio setup. But right here is where I got everything all in one. So you can go to Amazon, and right now at the time of this video, it's $149, but you're gonna get the background, you're gonna get two lights, the umbrellas, the clamps to hold it up, you're gonna get your green screen, and you're also gonna get these things right here. It kind of helps filter out the light. In addition to that, here's the ring light I was telling you about. Now there's a lot of ring lights that you could purchase on Amazon, but the reason I like this one because it comes with a boom that you can move and maneuver to adjust the position of the ring light itself. Plus the ring light is very big. The one I have, I think is either 10 or 12 inches wide. And this is one of the best ones on here. This is an Amazon choice. Right now, there's a limited deal, $35.99. Now, if you just need the green screen by itself because you're good on the lighting, this is another Amazon choice right now. It's just $37, but it comes with the green screen itself, and it's pretty big and wide, and it gets the clamps, and you get a stand. That's what I'm using to hold it up. But you want to get something to hold it up so that the green screen itself is straight. That way it won't have any wrinkles in it, because wrinkles do distort the quality and the visual effect of the background. The next thing you're gonna need is a good webcam or your regular cam. If you really balling like that, you can get you a DSLR, but I'm using a nice HD quality webcam that's attached to my monitor. Now the name of the brand that I'm using is eMeet. I had never heard of it before I started creating YouTube videos, but they're actually pretty good and they're cost affordable and they won't break your bank. But I recently upgraded to this one. This one is a little bit more. This one is about $50 or $60, but right now it's on sale. But if you want to save a few more bucks and start off with something that's simple that I actually use myself and it still got the job done, you can downgrade to the eMeet 1080p. And this one's about $20, $30 or less. And once again, all of these items are going to be down in my YouTube description. Let's keep it moving. The next thing you're going to need is your background image itself. Now, the one I'm using in this video is one I got off of Canva. I do have the Canva Pro membership, but Canva has a lot of different images that you can use and download, and then you can upload them into the recording software that you're using and just change your virtual background. Inside of Canva, all you have to do is just go over to Elements and put in the keywords YouTube Studio background and just pick out what you like the most. There's millions of different options. You might even see mine in there. I was trying to find it, but I couldn't, and I was like, they won't really care. But this is where I got mine from Canva. But I want to show you a new software that I'm probably going to change my background to, because they give out better backgrounds that were really catching my eye. So check this out. Now, the name of this website is called Leonardo.ai, and you can come here and have an image generated for you. And a lot of them are pretty original. So if you don't want your background image to look like somebody else's, or in this case mine, you can come here and have AI generate one for you. Now down below, I'll leave a link to get started that'll take you right to this page. All you have to do is create your free account. It doesn't cost you a dime, but if you really like their features, you can always upgrade to premium, where you'll have a lot more access to a lot of the features that you don't have access to in the free trial or the free version. Now over here, it's a little bit different, but all you have to do is click on image generation. Just for educational purposes, I put in studio background, and then you see it gives me this background over here. There's an actual like desk and setup and speakers, and then there's a crazy ugly floral background and then there's something a little bit different. But what I want you to pay attention to is the quality of these images. They look really, really nice, and that's what I like about it. But of course, you're gonna have to play with it a little bit because it is AI, but if you keep going, it's gonna generate something that you really like, and then you can download it for absolutely free. Now, I do want to point out that when you do download it, you want to make sure you download it into the correct pixels that you can use on YouTube, and that's 16:9. Once again, I'll leave that link to leonardo.ai for you to get started for absolutely free down below this video. Now, moving on to the editing software, VideoProc Vlogger is the editing software I use to do all the After Effects, and they're absolutely free. You can sign up using the link down below, and it won't cost you a single dime. You won't even have to put in your credit card. Now, in this editor, you can do cut and split, transitions, effects, audio, colors, and LUTs, text, speed, and motion. Just go take a look at any of my previous videos. Those were edited in VideoProc Vlogger. Now, I'm not highly skilled with this software. I do have an assistant who edits most of my videos for me. I do use it sometimes because I like the software, and sometimes I do have the time. But for the most part, they do all the tricks that you see. Now, the reason you want to get an editing software is because that's where all the magic happens. You may find that even while you record, it may not look as perfect as you would like. So in the editing software, you could do some color grading and add or take away contrast and saturation to make it look believable. And to show you an example of what I mean, I'm going to show you a finished video and then a video that's still raw. So if you look right here, just off this thumbnail, this is a newer video and it hasn't been edited yet. And this right here is an edited video. You can already tell the lighting and the color and the way it blends. Now, this is the inside of VideoProc Vlogger, the editing software itself. And this is the raw video. But when you click on the video in the timeline, it's going to bring up some options over here to where you can adjust some of your settings, like so, and make the effect look like the background is actually a real background behind you. The cool thing about VideoProc Vlogger, you can also do some advanced settings to where you can come in and do some color grading. Now, as far as the recording software, what I'm actually recording this video for, I'm just using Zoom. And Zoom happens to have a screen sharing feature built into it, but I recently upgraded from Zoom. I'm going to continue to use Zoom, but I found a better screen sharing software that has a lot of cool tricks and some features that'll save me a lot more time, as well as my team a lot more time in the post editing process. Now, the name of the recording software is called komododex.com. They were actually created for things like this versus Zoom, which was created for just conference call. They just happen to have screen sharing features within the software itself, but I'm limited to what I can do with it. So with Komodo Dex, it gives me a lot more flexibility and a lot more things that I can do when I'm doing my YouTube videos, recording with this software. So when the post edits, the easing is going to be a breeze. One cool feature about them is that they have a Chrome extension. So if you just press that extension, it's going to pop up, and then you'll start seeing where you can turn on your camera and start recording. And then there's also right here on the website where you can start recording, but I can be on different pages. Now, right now, I'm still recording on Zoom, but I turned off the camera so you can see the camera on Komodo Dex, but you can see you can move yourself around, and it has a nice circle that I like. With Zoom, it has to be in a square, so I want to get away from that. Another cool thing, I can make this bigger if I want by clicking the scale up button, which is going to make it bigger. I just like the flexibility of it, so I'm probably going to be doing all my future content using this app. But I won't get too deep into Komodo Dex because I haven't started using it officially, so I want to make sure everything checks out before I start recommending it. But if you like it, you could go ahead and start checking it out too, and I'll keep you guys posted, and you'll be able to see it in my future content once my editors start editing the footage that I send them using this app and this software. But once you have your lighting, your nice webcam, and you have your background image, whether it be from Canva or Leonardo.ai, and your recording software, in my case, Zoom or Komodo Dex, and you have your video editing software like VideoProc Vlogger, then you should be able to create this entire effect with what I just showed you. Now with your image, depending on what software that you're using, before you start recording, you're just gonna have to upload it as your virtual background. Now with Zoom, what you would simply do is just go over to the video in the taskbar, and then you're gonna click the drop down menu, and then you're gonna click on virtual background, and then you would just upload your background image to Zoom or whatever software that you're using, and then you can adjust the settings in there manually before you take it to your video editing software. Now the last thing, as a bonus, you can get a green screen. Like I said, I do have a full 10 or 15 foot green screen. And the reason I would say get a green screen is because it keeps everything level. If you don't have a green screen and you're just using whatever background that's in your video that you're gonna put the background image in front of, like I said, the lighting and the stuff may throw everything off balance. So a green screen, in addition to your lighting, is gonna level everything out. And like I said, all of these things, if you wanna take a closer look at them, is gonna be in my YouTube description. But that's gonna be it. That's all I did. And then you can do it too if I did it. Once again, you guys, thanks so much for watching to the end of this video. All the links will be in the YouTube description. Go check them out. And if you'd like me to make more videos and content about the behind the scenes aspects of running any affiliate marketing business, especially if you're putting out content, drop me a content down below. I always reply back, and I'll make sure I start making those videos come out as soon as I can. Till then, you guys, stay blessed, and I'll see you in the next video. I'm out.